I don't know how. It's May, and there are still no May flowers. This is what it is, but yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. For any of you guys that are new here, my name is Levi. It's funny, my buddy Ezra actually wanted me to like make that or put that song into a video form for his next jiu-jitsu tournament, and I was listening to it this morning. I like it. It's got like this weird mix of like Playboy Cardi and yeah, I don't know who else. It just gives me like Playboy Cardi vibes, but it's Christian music, so there's no secular stuff. This morning, however, we got some back and biceps. This is probably the last week that I'm on this workout program, so I'll take you guys through the workout and show you guys exactly every single workout that I'm doing. The reason it's gonna be my last time on this program is because I'm anticipating we'll be able to start the marathon prep next week, and I anticipate that because my hip is feeling insanely better. I don't know what happened over the last like 3-4 days. It just started feeling way better, and so I'm like, all right, great, you know, like maybe we can start getting a move on with this thing and actually be on time for this marathon. So yeah, regardless if we are able to train for the marathon next week, I'm changing it up just because I've been on this workout program for a long time and I just need to change it up. So this is actually one of my favorite back workouts, but one of the things I was missing a long time from this workout was the way that I was doing it. And a lot of gyms have this machine for workouts, and the thing that I was missing out on was pulling with one arm. Pulling with one arm gives you such a better range of motion and really allows you to get that contraction and that squeeze at the top. When I do both, I can't go back as far as I can with one hand because I can allow my trunk to twist a little bit to give me that contraction at the top and that extra squeeze. Not saying that both hands don't work, but it's much more effective if you use one hand. So if you guys are gonna do this workout, I strongly suggest you guys use one arm rather than both. Granted, it makes the workout a little longer, but for me, I've always found it way more beneficial. This is by far one of my favorite back workouts. What do you guys think? Do we keep the stash or not? I can't decide. Like some days I wake up in the morning, I'm like, yeah, today's the day, it's going. And then I look in the mirror again, I'm like, I don't know. It's low-key kind of nice, but it's also not that nice. Like I can't grow like a nice full stash, you know what I'm saying? Like I got this weird Guido Italian stash going on. By the way, I am Italian, but yeah, I don't know. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. So in this video, I'm going to be doing the monthly giveaway. So we're going to do it the same as we always have. All you have to do is like this video and comment down below. I'm going to be giving away a sample pack by Transparent Labs that has 5 different protein flavors, and you're also going to be getting a shake cup with it as well. So again, all you have to do, comment down below and like this video. It's as simple as that. and Bean really needs to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna let her out and then we're gonna get back to this video. All right, so I actually have very exciting news in today's video. And it is, I bought a whiteboard holder.
That's it?
I know, it's been a long time coming. Unfortunately, it's not here today. And I gotta get this video out for you guys today. Well, not like today it's coming out, but you guys get what I'm saying. So we got one of those finally. It's just been a long time coming. I think it's been like 8 months I've been telling you guys that now, so whatever. Run up to Levi so we can get a rolling whiteboard. We finally got one, finally decided to toss in the whole $18 that it costed me. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Too bad it's not here. Amazon Prime just isn't the same 2-day shipping that it used to be. What the hell happened with that, right? But in today's video, I wanted to talk about, is cardio good for putting on muscle? And I get this question actually pretty often on Instagram because most of my content is structured around running and lifting, hyperstyle training, whatever the hell you want to call it. I think that people kind of get confused on like, well, if cardio doesn't kill your gains, then like, is it good for your gains? Like, what's it good for? And so I hope to explain that in today's video. So we're gonna basically just start right off with the answer, is cardio good for putting on muscle? And the answer is, it depends. And I had a great accounting teacher, and for whatever reason, I want to call him Bob Ross, but I just know that's not his name. That's like the painter guy. But he would always say it depends, which essentially means yes and no, just depending on the scenario. However, for this video, we're gonna lean more toward the yes, and I'll explain why there's kind of like a no-ish answer later. So why is cardio good for putting on muscle? Well, let me first off explain that cardio in of itself does not help you to put on muscle, right? If it did, there'd be no like need for a gym and everyone and their mom would be outside running or walking or doing some form of cardio to put on muscle instead of lifting weights, right? So just wanted to get that out of the way. So how does cardio then help to put on muscle? Well, again, it helps to put on muscle, it doesn't put on muscle itself. So cardio can enhance your body's ability to put on muscle through doing some sort of cardio, and that is because your body will go through an adaptation from doing cardio, which allows your capillary beds to become denser, which will increase the blood flow and oxygen to the muscle during your workout, which will help the muscle perform better, which will lead to more muscle growth, right? So that's how cardio can help you to put on muscle, so to speak. Is there a specific number that you should aim for, or a specific amount of cardio that you should aim for during the week to basically get this enhancement of muscle growth? And the answer is, I can't give you an exact number because everyone's different. But what I will say is try to aim for maybe like every day you do some steady state cardio, whether that's going for a walk outside, going on the Stairmaster, going on the treadmill for a little bit, or maybe you do like a HIIT workout 3 times a week for 15 minutes, or maybe you go for a 2 to 3 mile jog every 3 days during the week. Like, to me, that would be enough to basically help with this enhancement or give you this enhancement with putting on muscle. And it's also enough to give you a good endurance base, I would say. Like, it's not gonna give you the best endurance, but it's gonna give you guys a fair base of endurance. Now, we're gonna talk about the no-ish sort of area, and the reason I wanted to cover this is because I think a lot of the times when people are asking me these questions on Instagram about cardio and building muscle is that their overarching goal is that they want to put on more muscle, but also have a huge endurance tank. And the thing is that if you want to focus on putting on muscle, that needs to be more of a priority. And I've kind of talked about that in another topic in another video. So essentially what I'm trying to say is that building your endurance isn't necessarily going to prevent you from putting on muscle. I mean, there is a certain amount that will, but no one that I know, even people that are like running marathons, no one is like training that hard in terms of their endurance that's holding them back from putting on muscle. But what it's going to do is basically slow down the process of your body putting on muscle. And that's because you're just using so much energy toward, building your endurance base and building your fuel tank, so to speak. And so if your goal is to put on a decent amount of muscle, you should probably focus less about building your endurance and more so about the muscle thing. Again, you can do cardio stuff during the week. It just can't be like this overarching amount. Again, I can't put exact numbers on this because everyone's different, but I hope you guys get the point that I'm trying to make here. So that is how cardio enhances your muscle growth and why you should do it. Like, everyone should do it when they're trying to put on muscle. Again, there is a point where it becomes too much, and that number, I can't necessarily say. If I were to put a number on it in terms of mileage with running, try not to run over like 15 to 20 miles per week, especially if you're just trying to put on muscle. Just focus on putting on muscle. And I'll probably say that again in another video when we talk about
balancing both of them. But I hope that answered any questions about cardio and putting on muscle that you guys have. If you guys have any more questions, just like let me know down below in the comments, because I make videos sometimes based on the comments that you guys leave or message me on Instagram. So don't ever feel like, oh, this is a dumb question. There's no such thing as dumb questions here. Well, there is, but I'm not gonna tell you. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys liked today's video. If you guys did, be sure to give it a like. If any of you guys are new here, do not forget to press that subscribe button, because guess what? You know I will be back. And as always, that's time to do what you love. The sky's the limit. See you all in the next one.